Next is meteors. Meteors have the meteor icon, blue arrows pointing at the boss. This is a knockback. Meteors cross. Meteors cross. This is a knockback. Do the knockback. This is a knockback. Right. Place your meteors. Stacks to get to safety. Up sprint if you need to. People just died to knockback. Okay. Do the rotations here first. Prioritize the rotation. The left side, and you can send out reses from this position.
What happened?
It's not hot mic. Stay here. Right side behind the box. Let's see. Let's get a res on again. Good. Next is ad face. Letters are going to cross to the other side. Tanks pick up your ads. Time mages dispel the big red guy. The letters cross. I'm not sure how to read this if you want. Doesn't really change anything. After it's been dispelled, you can send Casterol Bees to as many targets as you can, including Demon Tablet. After all your ads have been killed, return to hitting Demon Tablet. Preparation for the Stack Towers mechanic. As a reminder, we do numbers go up, letters take the ones in the ground. Look at the orientation of the towers beside you, or the landmarks beside you, and the association of the towers. A1's red, it's on the left. C3's right, it's blue. And A2's down the middle. Those are the gargoyles for the numbers groups. They're not active yet, same with both sides. Numbers are crossing, this is a knockback. I recommend using knockback resist, or just going to the right gargoyle. This is a knockback. This is a knockback. Numbers to gargoyles. Everyone to their towers. Back left is safe. Do the mechanics survive? You kill the boss. Good job. Okay. Casting back. Check for dead after demon table goes away. We'll continue. I'm gonna stay in the same VC. Don't forget your personal spoils chest. The letters to the left, numbers to the right. Keep it clean. If your stance wasn't on previously, you could turn it on here. And if you're tanking a gargoyle, face them in a way everyone's able to dodge their mechanics. Here, I'll just take initiative, just go. Alright, numbers Manticore have been pulled. Let's get a slow out immediately. I'll take the Scarab with us. Numbers Geo, please take care of our everything. We are doing full hallways. Sorry if I sound like super dead. It's not intentional or anything. I'm not like done with the world. It's just how I start my evenings. Actually quite relaxed. It's fucking freezing where I am.
Oh man, fuck off.
Demographic. We got 2,000 from. There might be a trap in front of the electric floor. I'm just gonna go over here to spoils room. There is not until we have to read the electric floor. And the super will be there as well. Two traps ahead on number side, just saying that. Probably gonna instantly die, but you can use this time to build your gauges. He did not instantly die. Take the downtime if you need to live. Yeah. Gonna post some refreshers for Death Stars. know it's not a Prog lane, but might have some people from helplines or from their own outside statics. There might be traps ahead. And there was. Might be a trap through the door. I mean, yeah, the re-clear that I did earlier today, we wiped to snowballs. Alright, go ahead and get waymarks set for your groups. So Abba. And then we're gonna have main tanks come forward, so A1 main tank, all that means is that you're gonna take a tank buster. Okay, it's Exortus. B2 main tank, that means you're just taking tank busters from Triton. Okay, Adventure. And then C3 main tank, you're taking tank busters from Nereid. Okay, so if we're not, Exortus, then Drake for Mesa, steal this on, not then advance. 116 is off if you're not these people. Yeah. Let's do our fire tower positions. I know it gets old, but we have a couple people flexing today. They're not on their usual jobs. All right, and when I call the movements, it's always waymarkers and Discord. Oh, okay, so we're gonna focus on this. So you can set them up manually, but the movement that I call for adjusting left or right, we're gonna pre-position A1, is that it's either left yellow or right purple. So we're gonna stack on the DPS position here. That's good for Mario Kart. Get you baited because we're actually gonna go to our roll spots to right purple. And up. Charlotte. No, Casey. No. Okay. Okay. Well, fingers crossed. Do you have waymark set up for your group? Yeah. No. Okay, well. A1's on the cardinal, right? C3's on the cardinal, and then BD and 4-2 are just off to the side of. Yeah, it's also been recently posted in the function. Not gonna spend too much more time unless there's 8 people in that, well, 7 people in that party. Someone has to have it, or someone should be able to put down the waymarks. It takes like 30 seconds. Let me know when they're down. Yeah. I'm gonna set a pull time of 29:30. And remember Sorge's to not embalm the tower. Okay. 30 seconds to combat. Phantom Dancers can dance. Normal dancers can dance. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 other 2s, 5, 4, 3 other 1s, 2, 1. Ball. Stack them up in the middle for AoEs. Get ready to chase your target as assigned. We're probably going to get a long tether here, don't panic, just expect it. If you're a tank doing cleave, point it outside first. Gonna head back towards the middle here for slime time. If you need to focus on this mechanic, first, be max melee from the guys, so you don't get hit. Second, just throw it down on Phobos and focus on where you need to be. We have the damage, this guy will die. You do not need to die.
Blue, okay. Maybe
You are hot.
3. Okay.
Back up. That almost completely fucked me up. Please mute your mic. Alright, bosses are retransforming. The main tanks go ahead and re-provoke your targets. Everybody go between them on the blue tiles now. Between C and D, all the way out, sprint if you're late. Send out reses here. Prepare for Delta attack. Triple Raid Light coming out. Big shields and nets. Heal up again. Let's get these line stacks pointing outside. Catalyst, don't join me. You're good. Alright. B max melee. The letters are going to head towards A. The numbers are going to head towards 1. For snowballs. Be where you need to be. Look at your snowball. Throw it out on Myriad if you need to just focus. First charge is B1. This charge is B2. Last charge is C3. Tanks up front for every charge. Others through the boss. After we take the knockback, we're going to step towards the wall. And we got melt your snowballs. Leave Myriad alone, kill the snowballs. Damage is very good. Yeah, we're chilling. Good job. No dead either. Good job as well. They're going to be retransforming again here in a moment. Gonna go between one of the blue tiles. Sprint if you're late. Go, go, go. All the way out. CD again. Reprovoke your targets as assigned. Main tanks. Prepare for another Delta attack. You can send your Mighty March and your unicorns here. Here it comes. Please drift your 2s if you haven't already. Main tank's gonna take it to the left. Party's gonna stack to the right. Drift your 2s, drift your 2s. You can use your 1s, but drift your 2s. We have more than enough damage. Let's focus on mechanics. B max melee from your targets. The letters are going to head towards A. The numbers are going to head towards 1. Go there now. Go there now. Look for the arrows. Pops. Okay. Roll positions on A1. A1 tanks N. A1 tanks N. Emit the first hit. Invul now. The tower is targetable. Stop moving, roll them. Everyone just heal. Stack on the DPS. And go on a sword. B2 tanks in. Roll spots. Heal up. And we're good. Cool. My deadly blow has no target. Triton's already dead. Despair. Okay. Bosses are retransforming here. Focus on getting to the safe spot. All the way out to the triple threat CD. Alright. Return to your target. A1 Phobos, B2 Triton, C3 Nereid. If none of that made sense to you, just go to where your party is. Get mitigations out. Shields up. Top off your teammates. We're gonna take the raid wide and then they'll die. Alright, Deathwall's still active. Don't walk into it for no reason. Good job, everyone. And congrats to my my Death Stars progger. Welcome to Bridges, I guess. Knights and Dancers, go ahead and rebuff on the Knowledge Pistol head. And Mountain Orchid, can you please mute your mic?
Sorry, what?
You've been hot micing. Power into the special fabric, they just, yeah. Very cursed. Alright, we have no permadeath, but to make sure people are where they need to be, please go ahead and trap detect once they're on your side. Time mages jump around in a circle. Or Rangers jump around in a circle. Geomancers levitate yourselves. Can I get a volunteer tank to lead the progenitrix on the letter side? Okay. All this means is that you're just going to be dragging the boss either close or far. What's up? And directing it so that it doesn't go into the fucking super mine. For numbers, does anyone want to volunteer? Okay. So, healers, well, everybody, just mark. This is Mori and Exortus. Mark them with Chain to Bind. Right? And if you're a healer, or a chemist, or someone that just has the ability to heal outside of your party, that's the person you want to be healing outside of your party, right? They can't be affected by your AoE heals. Normally, anyway. Other than that, what is my progger on? I think they're just on DPS. They are on Knight. Okay, so you don't have anything particularly. Just know that for the line stats that appear periodically as we progress through the bridges, it's another wild charge. Right? A tank needs to be up front. And similar to the snowball mechanic, it gives a vuln, but only to the person that took it at the front. That's that. For my solo healer Ganon, You are going to open with Temperance, right? And mitt the first one with Temperance. And then the second one you're going to get through with Mighty March. Mighty March Plenary. That should be more than sufficient. If that all makes sense to you guys. And if you have a ranger in your party, then Unicorn anywhere help out your soul healer. Aside from that, as a reminder, the first encounter, Interrupt, is just tanker healing, right? You press your interrupt button. We stack them all up, we beat them up. Next encounter has the Tower Abyss. Time Mage, make sure you have Dispel on your wheel. You're just gonna dispel the duster. Then we kill him. Next up is going to be the jump scare idols. Bards are going to do the Romeo's Ballad on the outside lane. When I say outside lane, I mean all the way out here. And then that's it for all the major mechanics, actually. For the Rangers, because I know we have way too many Rangers, we are just popping the first 2 sets of traps. Just the first 2. We're not going ahead and popping any supers. We're opening up all the supers. Yeah. Alright, if you are ready and have no questions, stand between the red and the purple. And even if you're not main tanking, you can have your stance on up until the progenitor checks totally chill. Also reduces the damage tremendously. Just for this first pull, just stack them all up so that we can AoE them down. And we take the line stacks, let's try to do it in this lane here. And if anyone can visualize that for the other side, yeah, these are your ones. Yeah, we're gonna do it in the second lane from the inside. Alright, Zagoroth. Okay. We're going to set a pull time of 39 even. Refresh food if you need to. How about your healers, especially if you're a DPS or a healer yourself? The Arcane Spears hit like a truck. They'll kill you by like 10k. "30 seconds to combat, Phantom Dancers can dance." Normal dancers can dance. 8, 7, 6, I'll be 2s, 5, 4, I'll be 1s, 3, 2, 1. Pulling, stack them up as best you can. Go ahead and aggro the ward. Shields and mitts. Top off your teammates, and then kill the ward. You can blind Falcon at this time, you're looking for 1 explosion. They send up Falcons. I'm not seeing explosions on. Okay, we're good to pull. Time Mages get ready to dispel. Good. Shields and mitts, Mighty March, Unicorn, all the works. How about your healers? You get to aggro the ward on number side. Blind pop ahead. You're looking for 2 explosions. 2 explosions. Just aim for the middle. I'm not seeing it on. Okay, good. Let's go at the same time here. Wait a moment. How about number side? Bards to the outside lane. Good to pull. Romeo's Ballad. Numbers Geo, go ahead and take care of the trap controller. From here on out, we are not doing any more Falcons. We are only doing the Thief Fetishing. Mind your gap closers, do not do it willy-nilly, you'll just kill us all. Thanks for each pull this next set. Thieves go ahead and trap detect forward. You're looking for 2 traps, a super and a small. Okay, I just hold. Get out of the bed. And you can turn off stances at this time if you are not Mori or Exortus. We need a Thief Detect here. Hold on, not the numbers. Knight can go ahead and Pledge Pop the small. Any Knight, just do it. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna pull in 3 amp. We got an early pull. Go ahead, proceed. Get aggro of the bosses. Knight, go ahead. Or not Knight. We're gonna pull them far. Thieves Trap Detect, pull them far. Good. Shields and mitts. Line stacks coming up here. Just get out of the bed. Alright. Exortus and Mori, you're gonna walk these straight north. Don't worry about uptime, just get them away from the ads. Everyone else focus on the ads. Do not gap close. Right. Continue beating up the bosses. Another line stack's coming up here. Takes up front. Mori and Exortus, bring him to the wall. Bring him to the wall. Don't worry about uptime, just bring it to the wall. All the way in. Good job. Series of stacks coming in. Just take these in the wall. Top off your team. DPS is literally the same right now, so continue as one. Tanks up front. Another movement's coming up. We're going to drive these away from the ads, just bring them straight south. Do not gap close. Focus on the ads. Get them dead. This is way too tight. Just kill the ads. Prog and Duo will die now. Keep it clean. Supers will still be active after they are killed. Don't walk into them. Good job, everyone. And welcome back to Marble Dragon, and congratulations on getting to Marble Dragon for our Progger. Yeah, so much time. So, I will unfortunately have to sacrifice one of my mini chemists to the ether. I'll talk about that as we get to that. For this fight, as a reminder, we're going to have... Well, I'm going to put a bunch of stuff here in chat. It's a lot of stuff. It goes over every mechanic. This is mostly for the very, brief recap that the Progger needs, because I am primarily focusing on everything after the mission. As a reminder, the main 2 puddles we're going to be seeing are the circular water AoE and the cross. Remember that the cross just has the waves coming off of it, right? It's going to do the cross AoE, and the circles just do the big, giant AoE. And we're going to do our dodges on either 4 or Delta, but we're baiting on B or 2. We just stand on B as tanks just so that, right, we get the rear positional star melees. That's it. Party's going to be on 2 for basically everything. And then for B, P2 specifically, you can treat that like we do in Dead Stars, where during intermission sequence, we're going to kill the B2 ads. So if you're letters, you're going to go to B, because it's the letter one. And if your numbers, you're going to go to 2, because it's the number 1. And it'll also be closer to your waymark groups for the towers. And for the towers, you're going to be responsible for the one that's your waymark group, and then the one clockwise to it, looking at. So in the case of 2, where this red carbuncle is, I'm 2, I'm responsible for 2, and I'm responsible for 3. If I'm 3, I'm responsible for 3, and I'm responsible for 4. In the case of C, Charlie, responsible for C, and responsible for Delta, D. I'll also ask that A1 also adjust just because we've been wiping consistently to the purple towers. So, and if we also get the pattern where B2 does literally nothing, just jump into towers, please. Okay, it's better to take towers than not. They don't give a bomb. You're only rewarded for it. And you get uptime because the golems will be there. IR4. With our damage, we might just skip IR4 outright. But in the event we see it, the vertical pattern, I've reposted this several times and I'm spamming my own channel. Sorry, me, I guess. Remember that. 2 is going to the left from south. B is going to the right from south. However you'd like to remember that, do that. Worst case scenario, just get in a tower when that happens, right? 47 others are going to be there with you, so just take a tower. We just need 4 people minimum to resolve these mechanics. And I think that's it. If anyone has any questions, we have more than enough time to answer them. Right? We can actually kill Magic Tower with the defense that we have, then we're going to get another 20 minutes after we beat Marble Dragon. So we have basically 50 minutes of questions if you'd like to ask anything when you're struggling with this fight. If you're confused about anything, how the tower priority works. Right. Talking about mechanics here right now. And I guess the guild chat might have gone over people's sets, but I am requesting for main tanks in each group. And all this means is that you're going to be the ones responsible for Dread Deluge. If you're a knight, it's a non-mechanic for you, right? You can just guard it, blanks it out. The next time it occurs, you can throw a 40% and pledge it. It's very non-mechanic. If you're not a knight, then you've got a lot of things to answer for, and your healers have to take care of you. So, can my main tanks in each party, right? You don't need to be 2 or more, but just main tanks. Come to the carbuncle, the ruby carbuncle. I'm looking for at least 6. That is not enough. Alright, good. And I'll try to help out where I can. I did die on bridges, unfortunately, but I'll do what I can. Alright, that is no problem. The order that you do the guard or pledge, it doesn't matter. Just use one of them only. And then in the case of using pledge, the way that the bleed works, everybody do a wiggle check, jump around. The way that the bleed works for it specifically, even if you don't take damage initially from it, if you didn't reduce the damage, then you're going to take the full dot. So use 40% plus to mitigate the hit anyway, even if you're under the effects of an invulnerability. Otherwise, you will just die. Well, knights they'll have guard and pledge. Okay, you only need to use one for Dread Deluge. Guard will just completely block the attack. Okay, all of you main tanks, you're gonna have your stances on. If you're not intending to take a tank buster, your stance is off. Since no one is talking about questions, everyone has waymarks up for their groups, right? then for the Chemsack, I'm going to elect to put Viela on that. Sorry. I know you're a progger, but everyone else is like in the same boat. Yeah. So when you see Viela go into the wall south here, just get a res pending on them. That's all you have to do. Yes, immediately after IR2. Just go into the wall. I'll try to be on top of that. It's honestly a lot calling this fight. It's timely, but that's all we're doing. If you're ready, come to the 2-way mark. We'll give this a pull. Alright, everyone is ready. We're going to set a pull time of 25 even. Focus up, don't get lost in the sauce. This is the Prog point of many a people here. They have not seen Magitar Plus. Let's get this done in one pull. "40 seconds to combat."
Allie, are you willing to stream so I can watch along?
Sure. Hit some dancers can dance. As a reminder, the fight opens with the hard-hitting bleed wide at that. Normal dancers can dance. Let's send your mighty marching unicorns. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull the boss south if you can. And send your mitts and shields. Tanks are going to be positioned towards B. Party's going to stick to 2. We are baiting Draconiform motion. Wait for the cast, and then move to its flanks. Flanks are just the sides. For my non-melee players. Go to the flanks now. Return to B2 to bait again. Small raid wide's coming out here. Just heal up. It's gonna look scary, but we're still waiting to bait for motion. When we move, we're gonna move to Delta D. Wait. Motion's up. Moving to D. North of D. Orange is gonna flash. We're gonna move immediately. Go into it now. Alright. First Dread Deluge coming up. Let's get the boss back in the middle. Knight tanks, get ready to solve it with guard or pledge. Get back to positioning on B and 2. When we move, we're going to move to 4, but not yet. Waiting another motion. Boss will recenter itself, so don't panic. Just stay on B2. Move for motion towards 4. All the way to 4. We're hanging out on the 4-way mark. And after the explosion, we're going to follow the tornado south. Then hang out here. Head back middle. Second Dread Deluge is coming up here. Healers, watch the HP of your tanks. Send pledge if you have it here, and a 40% mitigation. DPS, prepare to send your burst on B and 2 golems. Main tanks, make sure you have your stances on, and you're going to grab the golems and pull them to the wall. Go to your sides now. Focus on the golems. B2 golems. Main tanks, drag them to the walls. He's cleaving through B2. Get clear of yellow. Get clear of yellow. Dodge into cardinals. Take cardinals now. Whoops, I said the same call out twice. Looks like we did that well. Alright. Heal up, everyone. Let's get a res pending on the Valen. Good. He's cleaving through C3. Get clear of blue. That's C3. Dodge into enter cardinals. Dodge into Cardinals. Look at the Frozen Heart cast. If you have aggro of those guys, you're going to invuln. Alright, return to your waymarks. Dragon will not take damage at this time. Return to your waymarks and kill the sprites. He is totally invincible until all the sprites die. Viela, you can accept your res. You can join us for the rest of the fight. Kill your ads. The ads are dead beside you. You can help out the ones nearby you. If you haven't already sent your arcane stop. Okay. Thank you for focusing on the ads. Everyone return to the boss. You can send your shields and mitts at this time. Stack on B2. Up next is going to be IR3. For IR3, we're going to get assigned debuffs on some of the party. You can jump around, see if you have it. All this means is that you're going to stay into the bad when we do the double dodge for IR. When we move, we're going to move towards Delta, but not yet. Wait for motion. Hop sprint and head towards Delta, south of Delta. If you're bubbled right now, you're going to stay right here. Everybody else, move with the orange. Go now. Break out our friends, they're frozen in ice. Another big raid wide's about to happen. Bring the boss towards middle. This is going to be another bleed wide. Imitation Star, big heavy hitting raid wide. Alright, drag them all the way middle if you can, and we're going to come back to B2. Coming up on near the end of the fight here, so focus up on staying alive. Up next is going to be IR4. It's the 6 tower mechanic. We're going to bait motion first. Make sure you're on B2. Baiting motion first. Dodge to the flanks. And return to where we were on B2. Take your towers. And return to east west. Right. Stay on east west, stay on east west, stay on east west. Oh god. Go north south. Oh god. Take your towers. Stay east west. Heal up as best you can. Sorgus, are you still alive? No, he's down. Okay. Does our chemist have a raise? Oh, man, right at the end. So Kim has a res. Okay. Veal, I'm gonna die here if I can. Everybody else just die. Just jump into the wall. Jump into the wall. Jump into the wall. Gonna let this reset, and then we'll get another attempt. Alright, accept the res. If you... What? Oh. Well, that was just miscommunication. It's totally fine. We saw basically the full plate. I'll say for IR4, remember you have to stay in place to bait motion. If you move, we get what we saw there, where it's just total chaos. Really good. Just keep it clean at the end. We had the damage, just focus on mechanics. Let's... there is no C up. Go ahead and leave the tower and leave the instance full spawn on a C. And then I know we have some people leaving.
Yeah, I noticed that after that tower that everyone went back to B2 and that's where it fell apart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is PF going back up?
Yeah, I need to wait for people to finish leaving the instance. We also have a couple people dropping. At least to my knowledge. Yeah, everyone did towers correctly. And then as you saw, like, towers is the main wall of this fight. So you can get past that, you can see all of Marble Dragon.